I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten. I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
It's but a pity we cannot join them.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
But of course, we have created our own universe. We shall call it Shadowverse. Welcome to join it, Tifto. Are you a hero? Are you a villain? What is it that you are after? Perhaps we can help you. No? What a shame. You could have been a hero yourself. Or you could have destroyed the world. Nonetheless, we are here to aid you in any way you may need. Welcome, Shadowfest. My name is harukazekitsune. We are broadcasting live on the YouTube and Twitch channel. Interwebs allow us to spread our voices across the universe in search of more followers. Perhaps someday, we will have an army, and we shall conquer every universe before us. Nonetheless, for the time being, we shall be perfectly happy. If you follow, turn on the bell icon, subscribe. Now then, allow the world to take shape. Welcome to the stream. I love Fischl so much. I am a nerd. I am a theater nerd myself. I took 4 years of theater. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a voice actor. Unfortunately for me, it was too difficult. It was too difficult. And so I kind of gave up on that dream. Nevertheless, I still wanted to be a voice actor someday. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna try, but I'm a pessimist. Kill me. Alright, let's get back to it. We're back to it. Hey, we are live. So as soon as I open this door, the quest will continue. And well, hold on. Was there anything we need to do?
I created another universe and founded paradise.
And her weapon. What else do we want to do? Do we want to do artifacts? Do we want to do talents? There's so much things to do. And then also, the reason I want to kind of think I want to focus on this because we just reached a new world level and it's just like the enemies are gonna be so killer. Ugh. Butter me. Hello, Smoky Sensei. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, so many things. So many things. So many things. Now, Nahida is our main DPS. Her weapon has already been set. She could be ascended, but we don't necessarily do it. Oh, her artifacts. It was a sad day when I remembered that it doesn't matter if you get the artifact, you still have to look at the stats. And then I thought, oh, butters. Okay. So what do we want to do? We have 200 resin. So Nahida it is. We shall ascend her. Which means we have to take on the hypostasis. What's it called? Dendrohypostasis. We'll take on the dendrohypostasis until we run out of whatchamacallits resin. And then we'll go looking for some capatalotes. Even if we don't level up today, we'll prepare things up for later. That's, I guess, that'll be cool. Since she is our main DPS, I think I'll focus on leveling up her max. Then, probably Fischl, and then Beetle. Aphie. My PC's been particularly potato today for some reason. It's been particularly potato. I don't know where it is. We are at... Was it 60? We're at 60 pity? I'm trying to remember. I think it's 60 pity. So we're close, you know? We're close. So I feel like we just need to make more wishes. And we're gonna get the opportunity pretty soon to make more wishes. So I'm glad for that. I am what's the word? What's the word? Determined to get Kenneth. I will not go home. Remember when Wanderer was available? So freaking hard for him. We didn't get him though. That's not this case this time. She'll get Kenneth this time. What makes me sad though is that I was hoping to get Kenneth early on and then try to pull for Raiden. I really want Raiden too. I really want Raiden. And so the fact that we didn't get a Kenneth early on means we'll definitely get Raiden. That makes me sad. That makes me very sad. But it is what it is. We do have this event. We'll go ahead and do it. We have 2 of these. Sucked at that one. Barely passed that one. Let's do this one. Teleport. I had some water here, but I guess I don't have water already. Whoopsie-daisies. Yeah, my computer's been particularly potato today. I don't know what it is with it. Oh, hopefully it doesn't hinder me. I miss that new PC. I had a taste of the glory days. I had to return it because it was... well, I had problems. Maybe someday I'll get a new PC. That's the goal. First, I have to focus on my teeth. I'm getting the braces pretty soon. I want to have a perfect smile. So ended up going with these, like, they're not very like noticeable braces. They are noticeable braces, like they're actual braces. They're not Invisalign. I didn't get Invisalign. I got normal braces. They're a bit more like clear, so they're not very like in your face kind of thing. Because there's the ones that are just like straight up metal like brackets kind of stuff. These ones are more like light, so they're not so visible. But I told them, I was like, yeah, you know what? I want whatever gives the best results. Okay. And they were like, these are the ones that'll give you the best results. Not super noticeable. And they're the best for your smile. I have a bit of an overbite and a couple of wonky teeth. But they'll be fixed very soon. And I'll have a perfect smile. Oh. Oh. What if I hit the llama? Dang, that's a strong llama. Okay. See, Thorns and Crowns makes me think of hey, let's see, we all have together. I wish I could team Shatter Fragments. Electro, Pyro, Cryo, Hydro. This is gonna be brutal. Okay. I may have murder tendencies. All party members gain a 20% Pyro and Geo damage bonus. Active Pyro and Geo characters have their crit rate after unique. These, okay. So Pyro and Geo. Unfortunately, I don't have... I do have a Pyro. I have 2 Pyro. Okay. Well, looks like I do have some Pyros. Okay. The first round, gonna lose terribly. These two aren't Pyro or Geo, so they could help with the... If we're gonna have furry one. Her. Okay. Well. Okay. That goes. Let's see how that goes. Let's try this out. I have no faith in myself, but let's try it. Woo!
me your moves.
Need a surfboard? Wings of darkness. Come
on,
sever night
show
from
me your
day.
courage.
Carving waves.
Come on, show me your. Put up a good fight.
Amazing.
Show me your moves.
Come on, come
Show
on.
me your moves.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let's ride.
What are me?
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Come on, show me your courage.
Oh, I didn't get 100. What the heck? That went pretty darn well, though. Okay. What do you got? All party members regain 10% Pyro and Geo damage bonus. Active Pyro and Geo carries have the crit rate increased. Okay. After defeating each race, unique enemies marked with specific symbols extra will be released at the enemy's position, dealing significant true damage to nearby enemies. This might go well. Let's see. Let us see. Almost got 100 on the last one. I feel like if we try hard enough, we might be able to get 100, you know?
Let the show be. The Temple of Wisdom.
Gloves off. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Hi. 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 Oh. Everyone hold hands. Oh no! Let's dance.
Transfixed. Witness my rise.
Grow. This way.
Let's get it on. You're dead meat. Laid bare. Pitiful. I hear
No!
children sing.
You butter.
Buckle up.
Let the show begin. Committed to memory. Grow.
That was even a defeat one. Butter. Butter! What the heck? Ugh. Need to retry this one.
I see everything. Earlier. Sharing my knowledge.
Look alive. Hi. Gloves off. Transfixed. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
This way through the river. The Temple of Wisdom. Grow. I'll protect us.
Buckle up. They're dead meat.
This way through the river. Grow. Make yourselves at home. I'm seeing Scott. Let the show begin.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled. You asked for it.
Butter. We took out one of them. Hey, not bad. We got the minimum. We got the minimum. Take it. I'll take it. I'll take it as a victory. Moving on. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. I'm happy I got the minimum. Vaporizer melt on opponent. All primers have their defense increased. Characters damage. Vaporizer melts increase. Vaporize and melt. That means we need fire, pyro, cryo, and hydro. Pyro, cryo, hydro. Air, pyro, hydro. We don't have any cryo. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's have a Nemo here. Let's go with you first, and you, then you, and we'll wrap things straight up with Fischl. Actually, no. I think Fischl should be first. Double up. Yeah. And then second team. Classic. Classic team. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oz, reveal!
Adorn my night! Wind Strider!
Look alive! Ha! Gloves off!
Confess!
Buckle up! By royal decree!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I'm not gonna make it.
Look alive! You're dead meat!
Bring it on!
Didn't make it. Ow! Try one more time. I wasn't able to click on the buttons enough. Butter me.
Oz, reveal!
Wind Strider! As one with wind and cloud!
Buckle up! Ha! You asked for it!
Confess!
Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Truth hurts!
Look alive! You're dead meat! By royal decree, wings of darkness, come!
Wind Strider!
Come on! Don't you dare run out of time! Don't you dare! Yes, we made at least a 20. Woo, we made a 20. Take it. I'll take it.
To ashes! Laid bare!
Everyone hold hands! Share my knowledge! Hey! This may hurt a little. Ah! I'll protect us. Committed to memory.
my rise.
Eyes on me!
Transfixed.
Grow, grow, grow!
Come on.
This may hurt a little. Commit it to memory. Ha! Yeah. Make yourselves at home.
I swear.
Let's dance.
Not bad.
This may hurt a little. Yeah. Yeah.
I barely took out 2 of them. I made the minimum. We made the minimums. That gives us 120 primos. Ugh. All right, so we definitely have enough for one more wish. Yoy. Oh, and also if that counted enough for our commissions. Oh, we got one of them. Oh, achievement. Achievement. 30. Let me see. Let us see. Up here. 117. Okay. I'll get 1 wish. Ooh. What are the chances? What are the chances that we get each other a single wish? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and teleport over here as well. Teleport. So we're gonna go ahead and make a wish for Kinnish and see if we can't get just 1 wish. That's all we need. Oh no. It's only each. Okay. Do we? I thought we had one of those. Okay. Okay. Here goes. 1 wish. 1 wish. 1 wish to rule them all. Let us begin. Huh. Hey. Got a slingshot. Doesn't even look like a slingshot if you ask me. Very cute. Okay, so with that out of the way. Oh, okay. This is a dog. I thought it was one of the I forget what they're called. Little what that little water person. I thought it was one of those riding one of these. I was about to go, oh my god. Anyways, let's head on over to. Oh wait, we didn't even heal. I want to heal. And then we'll head on over to continue the storyline of the Fontaine Chronicles. The Fontaine Chronicles shall continue. What the heck? Let us make our way through the city that it will be soon underwater. Actually, it's somewhere this way. Oh, let's get this waypoint right here. There we go. Oh. Enter Hotel de Bord. Jibbird. De Bold. Ebird. Did I say it wrong?
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
You got that sweet
In that
juice.
case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Ooh, everything looks so
Oh,
good.
that's a lot of soup.
People in Fontaine sure know how
Ooh, that's
to
a nice
enjoy
chicken
life.
leg. Turkey leg, maybe.
Why, of course. whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
That looks so good,
And
actually.
if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You
Mate.
sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
Oh, yes, we did. We won that cold case with the blood, sweat, and tears. So it's certainly worth celebrating. And it was a pleasure working with you, mademoiselle.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
Shut it, Paimon. You're just a balloon. I eat.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it.
They got some
We know
inside
that there's
man.
an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
Yeah, why dissolve
If it hadn't
women?
happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right?
Have you ever
Yet it
watched
was
the tuxedo?
because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
And then he tend to water.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters.
Different
It's easy to guard
perspective.
against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough.
You get
which
that?
is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists.
Never mind.
Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's far more complicated,
It's all
my dear
right.
Paimon.
Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
My future plans? Well, we wanted to ask the Hydra Archon for some information, but we haven't had the opportunity. Seems to be living in the world of her own. She asked me if she's more interested in what might be happening in the drama on the court cases, less so of obtaining travelers.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
Nonsense, my
see.
dear Paimon.
So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine.
But
and
you gotta
that
take
it'll be
every
tough
opportunity.
getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
You
Guess
had
that's
me
Spina di Rosula's boss for
a
you.
unique.
Chock full
way.
of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
Nah, nonsense.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
What? All right. You know what? You know what? Jeez Louise.
I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that?
All right, no more joking around. Huh. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
So we can
You mean
use that
if we
to
catch her while
force
she's
her.
on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
It's worth a try. Would someone with her personality really feel ashamed? Oh, I feel like she would.
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fonta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Shut your mouth. Well, my drink also tasted that way too.
Is that so?
It wasn't even Fanta.
Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then.
Oh no.
If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Can we take an orange
Yeah.
Fanta?
We're stuffed.
Pineapple?
Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Can we not blacklist Fanta? I should go.
Oh, so full.
She can barely
I
fly.
can barely float anymore.
Well, you could try walking, you know. Try floating a little lower. The idea... the idea of Paimon walking on her little legs. Oh, God. Just imagine making me laugh. Yeah, you could try walking.
That would be so... normal. You know, like you.
Do it.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Sorry about Paimon.
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Paimon! Seems that was pretty tough for her. That was a pretty rich meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority.
Oh, thank you so much.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
Done it. Mata to ne. As light rain falls without reason. Oh. Excellent. Ooh. Wait. Hey. Oh, we still got quite a bit, I guess. And off we go. Back over to the Opera Epicles. Energy blocks per RV. See ya. I like her little wings on her back. Doesn't she have another outfit where those wings are a bit more pronounced? Yeah, look at that. Hello, wings. I want to get this outfit. This one? Or this one? They're both good. Oh, wait. Is her eye patch like a heart? Looks like a heart. Crown.
I created another universe
I
and
think
founded paradise.
Classic is better.
For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
I love her. I love her so much. I love her so much. Okay. Let's go for a walk near the fountain.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Vache.
Hey?
Looks like we're back here again.
And the voices are back.
Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Yes. And it's clearer than it was today.
Ugh. That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache.
Might be a different language.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
Getting strong emotions. Things are...
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice.
Hey?
It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Oh no. We've been... hidden. Oh. It's the oceanoid we kill a lot. Gulp.
Vache. Are you my dear Vache?
No, not you, Vache.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
Well, I'm afraid not.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
Eh?
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood.
Well, you
So
are
many
made out of
fragments
water.
dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
We're once... human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
Wait, you lost... Oh, you lost your form.
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Had been... Could she be one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril.
Ooh.
No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me. And I also loved him equally as much.
Makes you feel kind of bad about the many times I've killed you.
We can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
So... Can you find him?
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters.
I understand.
If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it'll be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vacher above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
That means Vacher was a witness to the fact that you dissolved.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
Sounds like being dissolved doesn't sound too bad. It seems that after the body's dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still remains. They were dissolved by the
I
primordial
think I
waters.
hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
That Paimon? Ah, right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vacher, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Ayo. It's only a few seconds went by.
Wake up! Come on, hurry!
What the heck?
Navi is outnumbered!
Huh? No! Not the old man!
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Hey?
Clorand?
Why would she... Oh.
Oh,
It's on her side. Oh yeah.
quick, now's our chance!
Blast him! Nice. Navia, stay with us. I think it would have been more impactful if Navia had passed out, but that's just me.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you.
Hey,
It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
and...
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, Demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Hey.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
Well, it's good to know she's on our
Your
side.
performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with a Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some
Rogue Gardemex.
powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
Stop stalking her.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Somebody pointed out the fact that
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
somebody once pointed out that the difference between a like very good romance, you know, like whenever you watch like a movie or like a story or something like that, and like the main character is always there with the girl or whatever, and they end up together. But like, if you just like turn it a little bit, and if like she's not interested in him, it gets really creepy because then it turns out like he's kind of like stalking her, just like it's like the alternate version of like what if she doesn't actually like him, you know? Turns out he's just a stalker. And is a stalker.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
You're just a good old... what's the word? Tsundere. That's the word. Anyways. What just happened? What's that?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for!
Ooh.
Those Gardemex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious.
It's no... Oh yeah, I do remember. I do remember, what was it when Gaming came out? There was a quest? Some kind of quest around that time. And Clorand and Navia were hanging out together. So yes, I do remember. I do know. They smooth things out. That's good.
Oh, and there was
Good
that champion
friends.
duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too. We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Clearly. Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon? Thanks for the rescue, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Victory.
As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help?
Hydro Dragon Sovereign. The only thing I know is that Nouvelette is the Hydro Dragon. Is he the Sovereign? Oh no. I know that he is one of the dragons. Him and Chong-Li are usually depicted as the two dragons that I know of, at least. I know that he's at least a Hydra Dragon. I don't know if he's a Sovereign. I know he's a Hydra Dragon. So I guess more on that will be revealed as we continue the story.
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, do you mean that... I thought it tasted strange as well, but... Sure, wait. What does that have to do with anything? Also, I like Fanta. Well, orange Fanta, pineapple. Yes, what do you mean?
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Eh?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
God! Navia could have been turned to water. Wait, what? So somebody's trying to kill Navia?
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been...
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Yep.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud
Why
of,
would they spike
and almost
the
got their name in the
drinks?
process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Not
Well,
really.
it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one sensitive hydro. Is that us?
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Something like that.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
Well, the voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vache, the witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
And sad. You tell everyone about what happened while you were connected to the Oceanoid's consciousness.
That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive, we should try searching for him. Because now I'm thinking that maybe perhaps this is something that happened a long time ago. It just so happens that now... time does run different in that other world.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Alright, partner. But by we, you mean us too, right?
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Well,
Yikes.
you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
Have to smile, basically.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you.
Ooh.
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Well, you kind of didn't really do much last time, but I'll take your word for it this time. Let me see. Ooh. I guess we still have to do more. Teleport. Move my... Oh. Hey, that was a little better, right?
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
Yeah. We're all very happy to have the princessin in our midst. Yes, we are. She is our lady, after all. Oh. Ooh. I like underground areas.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've
Scan
been
the
keeping
area.
watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
If we see anybody,
Very good.
kill them.
But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
My name's Haru, but of course. Oh. Hello there, young squire. I see you're keeping an eye on things. If you see anything, speak up. Or else. What happens if I actually hit him? What if I do this?
Reveal thyself.
Nah, they don't react at all. Hey, you, huh? Oh. Whoa. Little thingies around here. Yada 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 yada. Oh shoot, I landed on the pipe. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to jail. You. Why you want me to go to jail? I don't want to go to jail. What the f? Why are kids down here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
By royal decree.
They don't react at all. Whoops. Oh, button. Sorry.
Everyone hold hands.
They don't react either. Oh. Oh, we're just three. Don't mind us. We're just three lost children. What the heck are kids doing down here? And then there's these people. Are they homeless? Oh boy. More kids.
Kitty.
Look at him. Oh, you cute. My cat hangs out outside now, so when I come home from work, he runs towards me, like meowing. Like we have three dogs, but two of them are like outside dogs. One of them's an inside dog. And so whenever I come home, you know, the dogs are always like, you know, they want attention. Now the cat will also just like join in as well. So like I'll have two dogs and a cat just like surrounding me. I'll just pet them. Like I'll pet the dogs first, and then I'll pet the cat. And the cat, like the other day when I got home, I was walking in, and I pet the dogs and everything. And then I kept walking. I left them behind. And the cat ran up, and I started petting it. And it just like crouched down. What are you doing? She like ready to like pounce, and one of the dogs was like walking like in the distance, and then he ran to the dog and just like went all the way up to him, and the dog just like stared at him, and he went up to the dog and he just went like swiped at him, and like didn't actually hit him or anything, just like swiped at him, and then just went, and the dog just like stared at him and just walked over to me, and I just petted the dog. That's a jealous cat. He's a jealous cat for some reason. Looks like it's a little underground city. Well, at least now I know why there's kids around here.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what what Paimon imagined.
Yeah, I thought more about like a
Your
castle or
accommodations
something.
have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you. Well, patience.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father... He was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
You know, kick the bucket or something like that.
I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
Oh.
My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Ew.
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But
He
I
kept
do
his
not
honor.
believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
That seemed quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something.
They blackmailed
I
him.
must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
What must be the truth
If
behind it
only
all?
he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
Oh,
And now,
wow. He's
here
many
I am
secrets.
investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you,
Seeking
Papa?
the truth, sake of your family. You know, I don't like it, Scarlet. You and I aren't so different at all.
Demoiselle, please.
Alright, that was
If
my
there is
best
anything
Joker.
I can do, anything at all,
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Yep.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... Never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Cloran.
Ah, that explains
Oh,
things.
her? Well, then, isn't that that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah. That's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Yeah.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
Fight to the
It's
death.
not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Must
Don't
face
worry,
it all.
Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss
I disagree.
Clorand
She
told
needs to
us
face
that
her
at the
fears.
start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
That indicates that he intended to die in the duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right,
Trusted
anyway,
her.
that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
No, it's alright. I understand how important it is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah, don't say.
Paimon's feet.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Yum, 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 yum. Oh. A peaceful night passes under the Spinodrosau's protection. What's with that young?
Slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
They must get to
Feeling
work.
that you're just trying to get them off your back.
Well,
But
probably partially.
Never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Because they went through all the trouble erasing his name.
Too late, though?
Not yet, Paimon.
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files?
Someone tells him we're gonna have to
Guess
get
that's the hard-working
permission
Chief Justice
to
for
even
you.
look at it?
In that case, let's go talk to him,
Or
shall
sneak
we?
in.
Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Seemed apprehensive. That's a good reason. Perfect. Real quick. Here are dailies. Oh, sorry. Pardon me.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Hello, Catherine.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Take the woods. A couple more primal gems. Ooh. And also a pass. I believe that might be enough to level us up. Oh yeah. Useful 9. Oh no! These are all a lot of useful stuff if I actually get. I did say I wanted to do the battle pass this month, but at the same time I feel like it's a little late. Only 10 days left. I might be able to do the whole battle pass next month. Maybe. Mayhaps. Crime. Crime. Now, do we have enough? So close. Maybe don't.
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Give me a second to heal real quick. I did land on a pipe here a minute ago. Allez, here we go. Onzio Lobonet. Oh no. Nobelet. Onzio Nobelet. Pardon the intrusion. You see the case files, please.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters. Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Yeah, don't say,
Hey,
Paimon.
don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer.
Yes, I remember.
And detective.
I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's
That's
all
right.
coming back to me now.
That's me.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Something like that, yes.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, we thought we hoodwinked the little fella. But kind of bad. Hopefully she doesn't get in trouble.
Please come in.
Oh. Hey, how you doing? That was a pretty crazy day the other day, huh?
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
He's a cool dude.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
He really is a cool dude.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
He's more of a man focused on justice than anything else.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Yes, that's that. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Nonsense.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Wait, it sounded like you wanted to
Miss
say something.
Nadia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
Getting straight to the point.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Wow. Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was...
Nadia, are you okay?
That was a lot of emotion in that. That was beautiful.
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Could it be that it rains when somebody's falsely accused? At least that's what it seems like.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Your father's case... Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
That's something... Oh, at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
Fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain?
Possibly.
Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner.
Oh.
You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Ikose.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
Let's head on over.
Great. Let's go then.
Love rain. I live in Texas, so it doesn't rain that often. It's always a spectacle when it does. I know that when it does rain, like if it's in the morning, it's so difficult to get out of bed because it's like you hear this rain that's coming down. The bed is so comfortable and you just don't want to get out of bed. Love rain. Some would say it's... what's the word? Suspicious? I mean, that's the word that I'm looking for. Suspicious, but also that's not the word I'm looking for. What is it? Coincidence? I think not. There's something to it. I feel like there's something to that rain. I got him. I feel like the rain has something to do with this. What exactly? Oop, I don't know.
Whoa! What a huge ship!
See, my working theory.
Anchored at a place like this.
My working theory is that it rains because this whole Hydro nation is based off of like justice and law. And so, and like when you take into account, again, this is me making speculation after never playing through this story. So it's probably way off. But basically, like what I think about, like what's going through my mind is like, okay, this whole nation's based off of justice and law, and the Hydro Archon loves, you know, her constituents and wants them to be happy because when they're happy, they're worshiping her and stuff like that. But whenever there's falsely accused and justice is perversed, it affects negatively the nation, and that's why it rains. And Neverlet is the Hydro dragon, and he knows true justice, so because he is affected directly by the injusticeness, it actually is him that makes it rain, the injusticeness happen. And so he had that interaction with Navia. Anyways, that's kind of the stuff. That's kind of the thought process that's going through my mind. Now, I'm probably way off, but I feel like some of that at least has some kind of credence into the actual story that's happened. We'll find out more.
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters.
Oh, those are
My
the
father was the one
headquarters.
who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common.
It makes me think of the rescuers down under for some reason. Ooh, I am a bit of a detective myself.
A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Actually, no.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
I said it reminds me of the rescuers down there, and I still get those vibes. But actually, now looking at that ship, it makes me think of Up. You know, you remember the bad guy? He had his like airship in the cave or whatever. That's what it reminds me of. Where's the... there it is. Oh, what a view. Somebody ought to take a picture. marvelous. Uh-oh. I gotta get up there? Oh gosh. Looks like a pirate. Yarr, matey. Yep. They be mentioning parlay. Well, if they want parlay, we'll give them parlay. Now then, let's make our way up this trail. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. Ironics is made out of water.
Maloose, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners.
Oh.
You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
The mastermind be the same person.
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson.
Synth.
At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did.
Like death sticks.
Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance.
You don't say.
As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising
People
attitude
always
incurred
find
the
some
synth vendor's
substance.
wrath. But no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
There you go. So that's why he got targeted and murdered.
But the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing
Hey,
that,
we're just the
my
merchants.
father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Dang.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
Oh, so they could have belonged to someone who... Oh.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jock. It's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Finally got some
Jacques
leads.
was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with zero warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives.
Basically,
There is
if
no
we go
need
after
to follow
this,
your father's plan.
things will get worse.
It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly?
No.
I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
And especially because they're still doing stuff, and they're still
This is
solving
indeed
girls.
the best moment to
Why?
act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to
Hope
take
the
this
past
on.
doesn't repeat itself and you decide
So
to
you
shoot me like
do
your
know
dad saw
something
his
else,
friend.
Maloofs.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case.
Ooh.
But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
Ooh.
What?
Boss also didn't
It's
tell
kind of like
you
the
that he
Batman.
had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live. And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death.
Badass.
He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
Yeah, it
No
happens
father wants their
sometimes.
daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful were still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding
Listen, those
this
seagulls have
correctly, Demoiselle.
no
What Boss
assurance
wanted to
that I
hand
will
to
not
you
be
was not a parasol, but a sword.
sugar happy.
If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
Well, he gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced.
Oh?
Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
Storm in, break
You
it
mustn't
all up.
forget that we're fighting
Bust it
against a
in.
mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war.
Oh.
The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
And maintain the base
Thank
clean.
you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered
Nice.
anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
This confrère.
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around, with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards.
Seems more likely.
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
Now we know
You're too
more
kind,
than
my
we did
lady.
before.
I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
We're gonna have a little chat with the family.
You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me. Marcus it
I
all.
hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Callus case record. 3 years ago, on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. They reached the scene. Callus had a gun in his hands. Jacques had shot and slain. So the investigation is done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed. Callus was thus adjudged to have been... Oh boy. New information.
Timeless
It is settled, then.
24039 just
Please
follow.
excuse me, and
You can
enjoy
follow
your
Timeless.
conversation at your
Welcome to
leisure.
chat.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Excuse me, miss.
Alright.
Do you need anything from us?
She looks so mad.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
We gotta proceed with caution after all. Let's not bother her for now.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know
Hello,
only the
darkness,
full
my
truth
old
could bring closure
friend.
to you. And to all of us.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Oh?
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callus came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, He told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Wait, does that mean someone ordered Jog to take out Callus?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your Papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
Do I have this option?
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Jog's family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense? Was there more to the incident? Could there have been more? He must have been ordered to kill them.
I created
How unfortunate. Butters, hold on.
universe and founded paradise. For I,
Where did this cat come from?
and the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
It fits perfectly in that positioning. I'm gonna go fight the Dendro hypostasis real quick. Dendro. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This is the Dendro. So we're gonna start to wind down the stream here. But I want to take down the Dendro hypostasis a couple times. So we'll probably do that. Close things off. It's a little warm today. We have 2 electro units now.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Laurent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city. I'll get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
Wait a minute. I knew it. The black wings suit her quite well. Alright, let's take out this Dendro hypostasis, shall we?
Oz for field fight.
It's been a while since I've taken this button sting.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Alright. 1, 2, and 3.
By royal
Fortunately, I can't do any damage on that one because he's invincible. Whoa, Beto is taking quite. Ooh. 1, 2, and 3.
Wings of darkness, come.
Oh, I still take damage from that.
Eyes on me!
Vache. Who's Vache? That's actually a good question. I have no idea what Vache is. Like, honestly, I have no clue who Vache is. Who could Vache be? Somebody who watched the dissolving happen.
I swear by my sword.
Who was it?
Oz, repeat.
Power the Python!
I have no clue. I really don't know who Vache could be. So let's see. From what we understand, he could have been somebody who witnessed a disappearance happen with the Oceanid. But his name has been erased. But apparently mentioning him
As you wish,
affected Novelet. So Novelet must know something.
By royal.
Eyes on me!
Butter. I'm saying too much about Vache.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
No rest.
Butter. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think like who Vache could be, but I really don't. I really have no idea.
By royal decree. I summon thee.
Wait.
Minute to memory.
Oh,
This cruel fate.
Butter. Oh no, he healed a lot. That's not good.
Barbados, guide us. Oz, reveal thyself.
I might have to get Beto back. Definitely gonna need Beto back.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
chipping away at it. Gosh darn. Go on then. Ow!
Wind, hear me.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Holy cannoli! That is a lot of damage you've been done. Into the whip attack. I did that, but I think I messed it up.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Ow! It's been a while since I fought this one. Come on.
By royal decree.
Oh gosh.
Oh, goodness. Oz, reveal thy...
I swear by my sword.
Do a little bit of healing.
Make yourselves a move.
Okay, I have a plan.
By royal decree. Grow.
Ah! I swear.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
No! Okay, that worked.
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah. I keep trying this. I definitely need Beto. Where's the thing? Okay. Let's get Beto back. Okay. We'll get it. We'll get on the first try this time. My excuse is that it's been a while since I fought that one. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm what's the word? I'm very stubborn that way. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna get it the first try. Well, second try. I'm gonna get it second try this time.
Oz, reveal thy...
I'm just especially stubborn, unfortunately.
Committed to memory.
I forget. I keep switching over to the wrong one. There you go. 1, and 2, and 3.
To ashes!
Ah.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Wind, hear me.
Butter. Wait, fish got the what? No. Okay, so long as we have Beto though. Come on now. Oh, come on. I ran out of that.
Eyes on me!
I definitely got out of that. Still hit me though. That's what you do not. She can't do anything in this. If Nahida can't do anything in this one, I should probably switch her out with like somebody else. Now that I think about it.
I swear by my sword.
Worth it.
To ashes!
Barbados, guide us.
You coward. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Power that ended high guard!
Sharing my knowledge. This may hurt a little.
Ah, this is what you Nahida. Alright, we got him on the ropes. We got him on the ropes. Honestly, I thought this was gonna be a lot faster. Turns out it's taking a lot longer than I thought.
Wind, hear me.
Oh, I just realized I do need Nahida also in this team.
Eyes on me!
Oh, come on. You actually still hurt me? Come on. Ah. We're almost there. It's a little more. Ah.
Power that ended Haishan!
There we go.
Commit it to memory.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Man, that took much longer than I did want it to. Oh, wow. Hey, we did it though. Nice. Okay. If we're gonna do it again, oh man, we're gonna need somebody else instead of Nahida. Nahida can't do anything. We have 2 Electro. We could do. Bring in a better healer and a Pyro. Oops. Plus we gotta heal.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
No, stop it. Listen. Listen. They got tougher, okay? I just reached adventuring 50. We're level 6. Was I level 6 before? It was level 83. And it's been a while since I fought it. I'm just saying. It's been a while. It's been a while. I used to be able to take that thing down really easily. Then we got the level up. I'm just saying. Give me another chance. Like with this team, it'll go actually much faster. How long does it take for it to respawn? Is it here? Oh, it's not showing me information on thing. Dendro. Hypostasis. Looks like I should have already responded.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink.
Yeah.
It'll wake you up.
You're getting a peek inside my thought. Yes, I forgot my Dendro.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Sorry. I think with this I could go back with the classic team. Then again, this will work. Let me try this. Let me attempt this one. If this one doesn't go fast, then clearly I need to work on some things. We'll do one more attempt before the end of the stream. I didn't expect it to go this, like, I didn't expect it to be this difficult to fight this thing, because it used to be just like show up, take it out, destroy it, done, move on kind of deal, you know? And now it's, well, I mean, like I said, it did level up, so it is kind of tougher now. Okay. Well, at least now I have Barbara with me. I feel more confident.
I'll protect us.
Okay. True, but I don't have Shinobu. The best off-fielder I think is Fischl right now for me at least. So Fischl can do summon Oz.
By royal I summon the...
Come on now.
Let the show be... Let's make her a little...
Oh, and
Eyes on me!
come on. Whoop. Wait for it.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever...
I feel like it's going much faster this time. Maybe it's just me.
Oz, reveal...
To ashes!
One, two. Oh, switch. Okay.
By royal...
Power that ended Haishan!
Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
I'm back at you. Oh gosh.
Let's dance!
I guess I'm finding it difficult to figure out who to start with.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Either Fischl or Barbara. 2 seconds left. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
To ashes!
There we go. Just about done. Definitely much faster than before. 5 seconds. 3.
Oz, reveal by...
Oh.
Let's make her...
Eyes on me!
Committed to memory!
Hey. Barbara is the key. Barbara is the key. We'll do a little crafty craft. Little craft. I don't know why, but Mondstadt's always much. I don't know. It just feels like it's the closest one to the crafting area. Oh. I didn't think it was gonna be that difficult. I love having Barbara in the team, though. I do believe I need to upgrade this one. And then this one. So we can get an emerald. How close? How far away are we, honestly? 3 more. Oh, that's gonna be a real pain. I need to, like I said, like we just saw it, I am not at a good level right now. I am at a low level, very low level right now in comparison to the enemies. I'm even kind of worried about taking on hilly trolls. Hilly trolls. I could use some. Maybe, perhaps. We're at 120 left, so I missed 3 more attempts. Barbara should be good with her healing first.
I'll protect us. Hi.
It's 1, 2, and 3.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from.
Wait, try, go turn it. I probably wouldn't survive.
By royal decree.
To ashes!
Someday, but not today. I'm but a low level. Seconds, let's go.
Let's dance.
Oz, reveal.
You want to help me on the... I have 2 more attempts against this thing. Could use some help. I didn't think it'd be this difficult.
Power that ended Python!
Letters.
Go, Bart.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
By royal decree.
Eyes
wasn't able to time it right.
Oz, reveal the...
One, two, and three.
Midnight, fantastic!
Power that ended Python!
So close.
Go, Barbara, go! By royal decree.
Ah! You thought. Oh no! I don't have the thing. Yes.
This may turn a little.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow! What? More than half? That's a whole lot of baloney.
Let the show begin. Ouchie! Oz, reveal!
Eyes on me!
Heal, 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 heal. Oh. That's one, two,
Go, Barbara, go!
three.
I'll protect us. By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasma.
Tag team with us, tag team with us. I meant to swing. I meant. Oh. Well. Oh, well. That kind of. That kind of makes that run. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I definitely need to level up. Oh, I definitely need. Oh. Okay. I think off stream. I'm gonna go and collect like the not delicious jade, Calpalata lotus, and the. Oh my god! Like all basically, I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna collect all the collect stuff off stream just because it's a lot of stuff. It's such a pain. At least now that I have to collect a bunch of stuff. Alright, well. That'll, I guess, start wrapping things up. Let's head on over back to Fontaine. Let's go, report here. I believe done that one. I'm really liking Barbara instead of Jean, but that's just me. How did we have the order again? There you go.
Let the wind lead.
Alright. Well, I think that'll about do it for us today. I didn't mean it to go this further long. But, in any case, we were able to get some more information about what's happening in this mysterious case of the disappearances. But of course, we found out the truth about the... what is it? Spina... something... Fudge. Spina de Rosal? Anyways, they found out more information about what is happening behind these disappearances, of what's happening to these young girls, and what a twist! Navia was the one to be taken out next, but her father sacrificed himself. He knew he was going to die soon anyways, so he decided to go out on his own terms. The enemy is still out there, and there's a mole among us. We must find out who. We must take him down. We must find this individual who wants to hurt the boss. Very well then. That will conclude the stream for today. Stay tuned for the continuation saga of the disappearances in Fontaine. In any case, thank you so much for watching, hanging out, and if you're over on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments, share on social media, and turn on the bell notification. And if you're over on Twitch, don't forget to follow and turn on the notifications. We'll be back again, and hopefully next time I will have leveled up a little bit. I'll try doing some stuff on off stream to collect just a bunch of the collectibles, because it's just a lot of stuff. In any case, thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Ta-ta for now.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?